India and Canada have expelled each other's top envoys along with other diplomats. It comes after Justin Trudeau's government accused India's ambassador and other agents of homicide and other acts on Canadian soil. The Canadian Prime Minister addressed the evidence that Indian agents were directly involved in the killing of a Sikh separatist leader, Hardeep Singh Nijjar, a Canadian citizen.
They have clear and compelling evidence that agents of the Government of India have engaged in and continue to engage in activities that pose a significant threat to public safety. This includes clandestine information gathering techniques, coercive behavior targeting South Asian Canadians, and involvement in over a dozen threatening and violent acts, including murder. This is unacceptable.
I spoke to our Southeast Asia correspondent Samira Hussain, who is in Delhi, to get reaction to this.
You can imagine that the reaction was very firm and quite angry, not completely unsurprising, coming from India when some of its diplomats are being accused of engaging in what the Canadian government is calling clandestine activities. As a result, we saw that India has now expelled 6 diplomats from here in New Delhi. That's in addition to the 2/3 of the staff that it had cut from, or expelled rather, from New Delhi last year when these allegations first surfaced by the Canadian government with regards to the Indian government's involvement in the murder of Hardeep Singh Nijjar in June of last year in British Columbia. This is a very serious escalation between these two countries. Relations have been quite sour for a long time because of these allegations, but the fact that now you have Canadian officials that have traveled to try and speak with Indian officials, behind closed doors, that conversation, according to officials, did not go very well. And as a result, you saw that the Indians had preemptively put out a statement saying that they strongly reject any of the accusations by the Canadian government against those Indian diplomats based in Canada. Now, India had said that it withdrew those diplomats, but now Canada is saying, well, actually, they didn't withdraw them, we expelled them. So it's a big tit for tat that's happening between these two countries. At the same time, you see that there is an Indian delegation that is traveling to Washington, D.C. And you'll remember that there are charges in the United States that an agent was trying to assassinate a joint Canadian and American citizen. And all of this has to do with the Sikh separatist movement that are looking, and a lot of these charges, or rather a lot of these criminal acts, are really targeting members of the Sikh community.
Samira Hussain there. Well, the Foreign Ministry in Delhi has described the allegations as preposterous.